All right, so PHP stands for hypertext preprocessor, and it's very popular, and it's actually widely used open source server-side scripting language. You can use it to write, you know, dynamically generated web pages, you know. Um, and another thing about PHP is that the PHP scripts are executed on the server, and the result is sent to the web browser as a plain HTML. So that's why it's important that you must sort of understand HTML and CSS3. So that's just a pre-requirements before you can get into PHP. All right. So, but then it can be integrated with a number of different databases, like MySQL. So we've already installed MySQL here. You can also, integrate it with Microsoft SQL Server and so on. All right. So the current major version right now that we have of PHP is PHP 7. That's what we've installed. If you check on the previous video that I've uploaded, then you will see that I did show you how to install PHP 7. All right. So what is it that you can do with PHP? What are the advantages of PHP? You can generate pages and files dynamically. You can create and open, read, write, and close files on the server. You can collect data from your web forms, like maybe the user information, emails, passwords, phone numbers. You can also send emails to users of your website. You can send and receive cookies and track, the visitors of your website. You can store and delete and modify information in your database. You can also restrict unauthorized access to your website. So you can also encrypt. It does have some encryption functionality as well. All right, so there's a lot that you can actually do with PHP. And then the advantages of PHP, first is open source. All right, so there's like a vast community. So there's a proper documentation. Finding proper documentation on PHP is very easy. So also when it comes to performance, it's really fast. Okay, it runs faster than maybe other languages like maybe ASP, Ruby on Rails, or Python, Java, C#. So another advantage is that it's very portable. All right, it can run in various platforms like in Windows, Linux, Mac, and it's also compatible with different servers like Apache, IIS, okay, and most of all, it's very easy to learn. All right, it's very easy to learn. So we've got different websites that were created by PHP with PHP, like Facebook, Yahoo, Flick, Wikipedia. All of them, they're built in PHP. And then we also have the most content the major content management systems like WordPress. WordPress is created on PHP, on top of PHP. Drupal, Joomla, Mangetto, all of them are actually built in PHP. All right. So in this tutorials, in this series, we'll cover all the fundamentals programming concepts like the data types, the operators, creating and using variables, generating outputs, how to structure your code and make decisions in your programs. Also how to use the loop, just to make sure that you iterate over the same block of code multiple times. How to create and manipulate strings and arrays, and how to define or create functions and so on. All right. Okay.